So I wanted to share something more personal. Since my parents, their parents, and a lot of other family lines have always been fighting within their relationships, blaming each other, discussing, shouting, fighting as well, but mostly the constant part of blaming is what I wanted to talk about. You see, this habit of my ancestors is how I like to call them. It's something that I feel in my DNA as well. I feel this in my body. And I also see this in the patterns that I live in daily life. So, for a very long time, I didn't go into any relationship because it was easier. I thought it was easier. It felt easier, it doesn't matter. So, to stay on topic, to fast forward, 2 years ago, I met someone during my travels in South America and I got pregnant. So we have a relationship now for the past 2 years. And this has been an interesting process because I have felt a lot of trauma and released a lot of trauma. And I am getting deeper and deeper to the roots of these, what we call problems. I call them trauma because problem sounds like something is wrong. Maybe yes, there's something wrong, but that something wrong shows itself for a reason. So what I see mostly in my life is that my mind makes a habit of always finding a certain problem to blame my partner for the things that are not going the way that I want them to go. So the last couple of days I have been working about this, having had mind storms about this and trying to be very conscious while the mind storms pass by. Shared about this with a friend who's also very conscious. And so today we made a new routine to go through life. I made a new routine. So I woke up in the morning at 8, which is for European time not very early, but South America people are mostly a bit more tranquilo. So I put my alarm at 8. I meditated, which was the plan. My partner was supposed to make breakfast. Our son had to wake up too, so that he can go to sleep in a more scheduled time in the night as well. So I went for the meditation. I did a Moji meditation because I love Moji, it's really nice. And I came out of the meditation. I walked into the room. I burst into the door because everyone should be awake, you know. And then I saw someone turning around in the bed and doing like, why are you making such a noise with the door? So I was looking at this, and immediately there was something rising up in me which wanted to get like really frustrated and angry, like, why are you still in your bed? Why is our son still sleeping? But I did a really nice meditation, so I felt this need rise up within the silence, which then gives a choice. I can enter this anger, or I can let it pass by, just as clouds, just as the thoughts in meditation. So I chose this one because my vibrational point of attraction is the most important thing. So I got on with the schedule, just as I planned. And then now is supposed to be my work time, which I'm supposed to do meditations. And suddenly it still crept in. Somehow this bitterness against him. I walked into the room recently another time, which was about 10, so 2 hours later. They're still sleeping. And he's asking like, are you alright? I talked about this with my friend, and she's like, yeah, the universe is really doing this to liberate this ancestral bitterness that I have within relationships. And then the mind goes, you know, am I alright? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, I'm alright. I'm okay. Am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. Or maybe some things that I want to talk about, but not right now. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Alright. So I'm sitting outside now, as you can see. So as I said, I'm supposed to do meditations, but right now we're gonna talk, apparently. Because there is this need. It's funny because when I talk about this with you right now, or with anyone else, I can feel the need to laugh about it as well. It's not so serious anymore. Because the problem is not really serious, but the reaction. The reaction holds everything. Even though I would like to have seen the morning routine different. That can only come out of acceptance. Out of acceptance right now. Out of acceptance that right now it's going different. Because there's also acceptance, a certain openness for something else. Let me explain. So if I would react with bitterness and with certain frustration, I choose a certain point of attraction. I choose to be in a very low vibration. Low vibration always attracts low vibration, which means we're gonna have a discussion. We're both gonna have a low vibration. We're probably gonna have mosquitoes. Time with low vibration, which then attracts in the mysterious future something that comes back with low vibration. The person in me wants to hold on, wants to be like, yes, but I really, really want it to be different. If I just accept it, it's not going to be different. But that's the way that we learned within our society. I might not change right now, this morning, but by choosing to stay in line with my inner being, I don't have to lower my vibration. I stay in a higher vibration, which means in the mysterious near future, things with a higher vibration will meet me. Does that mean nothing can happen again? Something that my person doesn't like? No. But again, how do we respond to this? Responding out of bitterness, as I said, is really an ancestral trauma pattern. Because right now it's this situation. But it doesn't matter, because it's gonna find any situation to blame him. And once I saw that this is a pattern that's coming back all the time, that I'm constantly discussing with him within my mind, also in real life, but that there is constantly this need of him doing something else, him doing something wrong, me wanting him to be different. It's constantly coming back. Then there is something that we can really look at, something that's really, really, really deeper. I really wanted to share this with you, because I think it might help someone else as well.